The iconic His Majesty's Theatre, or the Maj as it's affectionately known, is the only remaining working Edwardian theatre in Australia and is home to WA Ballet and the Western Australian Opera. Many famous performers have graced the stage over the past 104 years, including Katharine Hepburn, Dame Nellie Melba and recently our very own Cate Blanchett. Now there's a saying in showbiz that a successful performance is 90% preparation, and that certainly fits His Majesty's multi-award winning executive chef Michael Fitzgerald. How are you, Michael?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. Now I hear you've got a pretty unique package for functions here.
We certainly have. I've worked in this industry a long time, and I've been at His Majesty's about 10 years now. About 5 years ago, we sort of looked at, although it is a very busy theatre, we looked at the situation where there were dark periods between seasons, sort of maybe 3 to 4 weeks. And we looked at ways in how we could utilise the theatre a bit more. So we came up with the concept of having functions, especially themed functions, at His Majesty's. And there are several areas within the theatre that we have those functions. For instance, on stage, we sort of reverse things where we bring everybody, all the customers on stage, and we set their tables there for dinner. We can do it to 200 to 300 people, and we sort of produce a little show for them from the balcony. So sort of reverse situation springs to mind Phantom of the Opera, where we have some singers actually up with the dress circle, and they're singing away while people are eating. And people just love the idea, who have never had the opportunity to get on stage at His Majesty's, suddenly are sitting there having dinner. It's a wonderful opportunity for them.
A few stars in the making.
A few stars in the making, yeah. Sometimes they feel like getting up and dancing, I think, on the spot.
Michael, just walking around here is magnificent, and I've noticed the staircase.
Ah, yes, the staircase. Fantastic, isn't it? Beautiful marble staircase. Very, very popular for weddings. People, they just love you because it's so royal, it's so regal, and it suits weddings down to a T.
And Michael, speaking of stunning scenery, you have the most phenomenal women's bathroom here.
Have we?
Yes, you do. Yes.
Actually, I've never used it, but I'll take your word for it.
It's like an old-fashioned powder room.
Wow, okay, okay.
You should have a look one day.
Throws you back a good few years as well when you go in there, yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Michael, this looks delicious.
Oh, fantastic. Well, actually what we have here is, this is just to demonstrate, we're in the Bar Lounge Cafe, and this is just to show you lunchtime. Typically this is what we do. It's fast because we're in the heart of the city, so you got a lot of workers around, office workers, shoppers coming in, want to have a quick meal, and this is what we offer for lunch. Then afternoon, if you feel like some afternoon tea, we do a nice selection of cakes. We always have a pretty large selection in our display.
Michael, always striving for innovation, I hear you've developed another new concept.
Yes, we've come up with the idea of what we call pots and shots. Would you like to go and have a look at them?
I'd love to.
Great.
Thanks, Chris. Now, if your function has no time for a sit-down dinner and cocktail food doesn't seem enough, then pots and shots might just be for you. Pots and Shots is a chic solution to feeding your guests generously and efficiently. Some might say it's even fit for a king. The possibilities are endless at His Majesty's Theatre. It's a Perth icon that's a must-see on your next visit. This is lovely.